Right, changing gears now. Boxing Day means brand new blockbusters, and hitting the cinemas today is a film years in the making. The Matrix Resurrections is the long-awaited next chapter in the mind-bending sci-fi franchise that began in 1999.
Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss are reprising their famous roles, and they're joined by several A-list additions to the cast. Weekend Sunrise movie man Jason Jabba Davis caught up with all of them.
They taught you good, made you believe their world was all you deserved. But some part of you knew that was a lie. Some part of you remembered what was real.
It's been 22 years since Keanu Reeves' Neo entered the Matrix. This time round, it's stronger and more dangerous than ever.
Have we met?
The Matrix Resurrections is directed by Lana Wachowski, one of the original creators and directors of the franchise.
Keanu and Carrie-Anne, welcome to Aussie TV. It's great to have you back.
Hi, Australia.
Thank you.
How long did it take for you to get back into the rhythm of the Matrix?
I think as soon as I spoke with Lana Wachowski when she was saying that she wanted to do it, I felt like all of a sudden I was just, I was in. Like, however she was working, like spiritual, creative mind, like I was just
She has that power. She's good at that. As soon as she called me and we were in, I was like, when do we train?
Jumping off the building, Carrie-Anne, did Keanu have to talk you into that scene?
Excuse me? Really?
Were you
No, I couldn't. I really wanted to do that.
We had a wonderful stunt coordinator to help us train and get oriented by starting lower and going higher. But that's not to say I didn't have some nights of dreams where it's like, huh?
Jada Pinkett Smith is back as Niobe, who has aged significantly in this film.
How daunting is that to wind the clock so far forward, Jada?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty awesome that here you have Niobe, who is very mature, but still is holding such an important position.
How extensive was that process of aging Niobe?
I mean, it was 5 hours of prosthetics.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was 5 hours of prosthetics. So it was quite a process.
Several new faces are joining the franchise, including Neil Patrick Harris.
Am I crazy? We don't use that word in here.
I'm the analyst, making sure that Thomas Anderson stays sane and doesn't need to stress.
And Jonathan Groff is Smith, played previously by Hugo Weaving.
Billions of people just living out their lives, oblivious.
It's new programming. It's like a new programming for Smith. So Lana was interested in exploring a new energy.
If you want the truth, Neo, you're going to have to follow me.
The cast says working with Lana is very different to a typical blockbuster.
The way that Lana films is very fluid and in the moment, and often I would get to set and I'd look over and she would just be kind of doing this.
Yeah.
So she was always just like, where's the light coming from? And just in a world of her own.
There was a precision, there was a method to the madness, but there was definitely madness, on a genius level for sure.
The most important choice in Neo's life. It's not his to make.
Priyanka Chopra Jonas says she found it daunting to play a grown-up version of the existing character Sati.
I think in our jobs, you take on parts that challenge you, that excite you. And this movie was all of those things in one. I mean, it was so exciting to, be invited to be a part of this legacy.
What is the dead set worst part of being on set on The Matrix? Is it the jelly?
Yes. You're so right. Oh my gosh.
It's the goo.
Woo.
Yeah, right. Temperature of the goo. I was getting burns from when we both.
I got an ear infection from it.
From the goo.
The Matrix Resurrections is in cinemas now.
You don't know me, no?